The same people condemning Israel for the two-state solution, making it an apartheid state, 10 years ago, are now fighting to preserve the two-state solution. Apartheid or not, Jews and Arabs are both Semites, so it's not a racial apartheid. And of the two groups, which one is the useful idiots for the heretics doing this to everybody? Islam is just muscle. They're just waiting to be exploited. They can't be allowed to see the sunlight. They'll turn into gremlins. The people saying everybody's not Christian enough, or like the Catholic Church just can't afford not to get invaded by Central African warlords. Rainbows appeal to the ocular development in the earliest stages of human life. And these guys made it a symbol for two men having sex with each other. You are a slave of the prophet or the infidel. There is no in-between. And even that's not good enough. Look at Afghanistan when the Taliban took over. Heresy is all at once fundamental and punishable by death. And really the problem, whatever your problem is with the Catholic Church, Islam, the Quran was written 600 years after the New Testament. Heresy was committed, but the Protestants are just lost sheep for the Catholic Church. Islam invaded Europe in the 8th century. They banned reading for 600 years. They encourage us to be in conflict so they can exploit us individually. Well, look at the situation in Europe and the Americas right now. What should be the consequence for those who continue to benefit from this? Don't worry about all the people. Worry about Russia, Britain, and France. What if they just all just got along all of a sudden? Tomorrow woke up and they were just like, oh, let us temporarily suspend our undeclared hostilities. Jesus was, in fact, it says in the Bible, a Jew. The corporation was canonized by St. Paul in the New Testament for saved Christians and kosher Jews. Islam disagrees. So you call yourself some kind of corporation? Think you have some kind of authority, some kind of policy? Well, how are we supposed to know which religion is the... Islam is not a religion. A religion is supposed to last forever. There's no philosopher who is afraid to meet his gods. A bunch of cowards marry 6-year-olds. You're not supposed to like it. You're supposed to either be born one or forced into it. Is that what you want for the entire planet? Look where Islam resides. Okay, you got the civilized, the round side of the planet, Babylon, Persia, Arabia. And really there's no excuse for Turkey and Egypt. Certain parties just can't figure out how to supply their tea, hiring a bunch of bottom dollar goat wranglers, rape 6-year-olds. So the Protestant church is an accident. Oops, it was a mistake. There was really no point in all that. The Jews did not ban reading. The Greeks did not ban reading. The Romans did not ban reading. Skip ahead, skip ahead. Sigmund Freud was a raging abomination. We attacked Libya not for minting gold, but for minting gold on severe, prolonged child abuse. We set aside our differences for the moment, or it's going to be Central African warlords versus homos and fucking retards. Like, that's where our taxes are currently going. You enjoy roads, indoor plumbing. If not for the Catholics, you'd never have heard of the Bible. Invaded by Vikings from the north and Muslims from the south. That's the Catholics' fault. Chickens.